Yo, what? Really good, YouTube. It's your boy Currian, man, back. I know it's been a minute. Man, I know it's been a minute. It's been like, what, 2 weeks? Almost 3 weeks since I posted a video, yo. I really apologize for that, you know what I'm saying? Really, it's just been my job. Lately, I've just been picking up a lot of hours, so I really haven't had the time. Like, I'll go to work real early, get off real late. But today I got time, man. And man, do I got a story, not a story. That is not what I was trying to say. Do I got a custom for y'all, man? So, yeah, let me go ahead and... So, yeah, let me go ahead and, get into that. Yeah. So, today I got the sock darts. And I'm finna be turning regular old schmo, whatever you want to call these sock darts. I mean, you already read it in the title. You already saw the thumbnail, the clickbait, whatever. All that good stuff, man. You already know what's coming. But I got these regular old sock darts. And I'm finna change them into these Pharrell Human Race Nike sock NMDs. That's what you want to call it, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn these to these. It's gonna be a little tutorial about how I do this. But honestly, you don't need much. You just need your shoe, obviously. Your shoelaces. I think these were, man, what size were these shoelaces? Let me measure them out real quick. Yeah, these are 45 inches. So you need like a 45-inch shoelace. This is a size 11 sock dart, so yeah. I don't know if you were around that area, you'll get 45. You're like a 9, maybe a 36. I don't know. You do the math. And a patch, honestly. The patch that you're gonna put right here. I'm gonna have the red dragon on one and the green dragon on the other, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you need these two, an iron, and last but not least, some hedge clippers. Bro, now you and me both know you don't need no hedge clippers for this custom. Boy, if you don't shut that pencil neck head up, look like you drink Pringles out of a straw. You don't want this problem, boy. You don't want it. Nah, man, you don't know how to play. I swear, you don't know how to play. No, bro. You don't know how to play. Every time I come in here trying to do a YouTube video, you're always trying to come in here and ruin stuff, man. Like, oh, that's unnecessary. Anyway. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and do this tutorial because I know what's best, you feel me? And you don't need no hedge clippers. So yeah, you just need the shoes. Get out of the way. And where'd that patch go, man? You need the patch. And just some regular old scissors, man. That's all you need is some regular old scissors. So this is what you gotta do though. First and foremost, my first tip, when you cutting the flaps off, start at the top. Because you're not going to know, exactly where you want it. I know where I'm gonna do it because I've already done it on one shoe, so I'm just going to mimic it on the other. But what you got to do is when you're cutting, let's say, for example, you cut too low. You can't go back. You can't. So I always say, or not always say, because in my first video about these, when you're cutting, cut at the top. And always cut in between the dots. That way you can poke the string through and it can actually come through, the shoestrings through. But cut high. That way if it's too high, after every time you cut, you get the shoelace, you lace it through, and you look at it. You look at it, you say, okay, I could probably go one more down. You take the shoelaces off, cut that one down, put the shoelaces back on, and go one by one by one. That way you're never too low. And if you get to a point where you're like, dang, I may have went too far, at least you could stop. But you know that what you had before may have not been what you wanted. So what you do is, you just cut one down by one down one. It's going to take a minute on your first one. Your second one's going to be real easy because you just mimic. But on the first one, like I said, you just go one by one, cut in between the dots. So like I said, I've already done it on this shoe, so I'm just going to basically copy it on both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. So yeah, I went 6 up on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you just start cutting. I mean, it's real simple. It's not the hardest plastics that you got to cut through. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just make sure, like I said, you cut in between the dies, because if you don't, then your shoestring is not going to be able to come through and actually hold on to itself. Like if you cut down the die, then you won't be able to use that die. I mean, it's real simple, but I just want to reiterate that way, you know, you don't mess up. I feel like it's just best to say the simple things or the self-explanatory things just to be sure. So yeah. So the next thing you're gonna do is, like I said, you put the shoestrings through just to see how it looks. Make sure that everything is straight, set in stone, all that hoop blah blah blah, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? And the best way to do it, to get the shoestrings like the way you want them to look, like when you're, you know, that you slip on and off and all that good stuff, do it while it's on your foot. Like put the shoestrings through like you normally would, but loosen them up and tie them while they're on your foot. That way you know how to look, because when you're doing this, you're not going to want to do it again. And what I did was, on my shoestrings, because like the holes are different, on one side I skipped a hole every single lace, and on the other side I did the same thing, but on the last two they're right next to each other because I didn't have another hole to skip. But you won't notice stuff like that, especially after you lace it. Like you can't tell right here. Once you finish all that, now comes the easy part. Ironing on the patch. It's actually kind of fun too. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get to that right now. So what you gotta do is, when you're placing the patch on, you place the patch on to where you want it to be, and it's honestly gonna move up a little when you're ironing, because you're gonna have to start low and then work your way up. So what you're gonna have to do is, when you're ironing it, you press down the patch, you place it where you want to be. Don't take the shoestrings off. That way you know where the patch is going to be in relation to the shoestrings. And you put the patch right, you know, right where you want it. And you start ironing low. You get the iron hot, you start ironing low. That way the bottom can be stuck. So when you're moving up to the top, it doesn't, you know, remove itself or slide or anything or all that horrible stuff. So you start ironing, you iron your way up, you get underneath the shoestrings, because that's going to be the hardest part, and you got to make sure it's really stuck the way you want it to be stuck. And make sure you don't iron it too long, because you don't want your sock dart to get overstretched while you're ironing it, because I feel like if you do that, then the sock dart is just going to be loose even when you don't have your shoe in it. So you don't want to do that. So what you're going to do is you just keep ironing, take it off, take it back on, put it back on, take it off, put it back on. And over time, you know, it'll start to stick. And then when you get done, it's still going to be hot. So don't take the stuffing out, because the glue will start probably peeling back up. You don't want that. So when you take it off, keep the stuffing in there. And after you do that, you kind of press it, because it's going to be hot. Kind of press it down with your hands. Just make sure that you know that you push down on the edges, because that's where it's going to be the most fragile. And just keep messing with it over time. Let it sit overnight, and in the end you're going to be done. So I mean, it's really that simple. And yeah, so after you're done, it'll look something like this. Now we back in business, baby. We back in business. Look, man, so this is how your sock dart Pharrell human race NMD dart is gonna look when you finish, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna really like whatever you do when you do this. I really hate that the toe cap on my sock darts have already oxidized, so they're not, you know, as clear as they're supposed to be. You know, they're supposed to be like this color white. I don't know why only the toe cap did it, but I mean, it really goes with the, I guess, with the gold sparkles on the dragon. So I guess it's not a horrible thing. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Go ahead and stay tuned for the on foot. That's gonna come right after this when I close out. And on top of that, be on the lookout for another video. I have like 2 more videos I need to do. Hopefully I had the time to do them soon. I know I'm gonna do them. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to do them soon. I know it's gonna be within the next 2 weeks, just like this. I'll never go longer than 2 weeks without posting a video. And when I do, most likely I'll try to catch up and post like 3 or 4 if I can. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do an on foot. Look out for those videos. I just launched a clothing line, link in bio. Go check it out. I'm not gonna draw a video. I'm gonna make a video about that. It's gonna be all nice, man. Just stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, smash the like button, man. I mean, like, break your computer, take it to the software store, get it fixed, and then break that mug again. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta feel about these videos. Give me them subscribers. You know, share this video. Promise you won't regret it, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the on foot review.